and welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm your astrologer and tarot card reader, Mary Trimble, and I'm here with your readings for May the 20th through May the 26th. These readings come in three sections, by the way. The intro, the general astrology of the week, and then the tarot card section of your reading. And there will be skip times to each section in the description box below. Also, this is for your sun, moon and rising. So if you want to check out the other your sun, moon and rising, you'll find all the links below, and that's links to Facebook. I have a Facebook group now that we can have a discussion in, and that's kind of fun, and the link to that is down below. And what else? These are general readings, guys, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you would like a personal reading, then you can find that information below too. I'm coming up with a workshop. If you think you're ready to meet your spirit guide, you might want to check that out. More information on the dates for that, because I have to kind of look at the astrological aspects to put that together, and it'll be, anyway, all the information is below. Now, welcome if you're new. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy these readings, and I hope that you'll come back. And if you're coming back, guys, you're my heart. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for your loyalty and your support. Another way to support my channel is through Patreon. That link is below and you can check that out also. Now, what else? I think that's it. Let's go to your reading, shall we? Hello everyone, and this is your general astrology section of your reading. Now, basically everything is happening on Tuesday. Tuesday the 21st is a huge day. First of all, the sun moves into Gemini at around 3:58, I think it is, 3:59 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, the sun has been in Taurus, and that's kind of heavy. You know, Taurus is an earth sign. It's grounding. It's kind of heavy. Things slow down in Taurus. And then when it moves into Gemini, Gemini is an air sign. It's lighter. I mean, think of how much earth weighs to how much air weighs, right? So it's very much lighter. We'll feel lighter. We'll feel like spring has sprung, if you will. And Gemini is all about communication. It's about the intellect. It's charismatic. It's engaging. It's fun. It's about novelty. Geminis get very bored with the status quo. They need stimuli. They need new things all the time. So now Mercury, which is the ruling planet of Gemini, is also moving from Taurus into Gemini 3 hours later, right? So that Mercury is about the intellect, it's about communication, right? And it's been kind of sluggish and very kind of slow and deliberate in Taurus, and now it's moving into Gemini. So it's like fast thinking. Your mind's going to be, you know, quick. Your speech will speed up. It's all about communication. It's about being engaging and light and breezy, nice and easy. And then 3 hours after that on the same day. So this is very significant. The number 3 on Tuesday is extremely significant. Gemini is the third house. Mercury is the third planet, the ruler of the third house, right? And there are 3 aspects going on Tuesday, and each of those 3 aspects are 3 hours apart. Hey, tell me that's not a coincidence. Something's going on. And 3 represents Jupiter, expansion, bigger, better, more, right? So what is happening at The sun moves very close. It's called the Sun conjunct Mercury. So it's very close. They're close to each other. And the symbolism from both planets are amplified, right? So it's about creation, creativity. It's about intellect, communication, charisma, being the center of attention, gregarious and social, and wanting something new. Now, just be careful not to let the ego dominate, right? So pull back a little bit if you feel that coming on. So that's your astrology reading. Let's go to your card, shall we? Hello, Pisces, and welcome to your reading, your tarot card section of your reading for May the 20th through May the 26th. And I have been shuffling these. So this is for Pisces. For Pisces, what wonderful gifts, guidance and blessings and helpful information can you give Pisces for this coming week? 3 cards for Pisces, please. 3 cards for Pisces. 3 cards for Pisces, please. 3 cards for Pisces. 3 cards for Pisces. Oh, okay, that's 2. 1 more card. Oh, there it is. Thank you. Lovely. And then we have clarifying cards for you, Pisces. Okay. 1 last shuffle. I have shuffled these offline. Lovely. Okay. Please clarify the Pisces, please. Oof. Too many are coming out like crazy. Please clarify. 2 came out there. That 1 card. Oh, interesting. Okay, and please clarify. Oh, 2 oh my goodness, you're getting so many cards. And please, okay. Let's take a look at your card, shall we? Pisces, the first card out for you is the Lover's card. And you have the 7 of Pentacles and then the Queen of Cups clarifying the Lover's card. You have the 9 of Pentacles. Then you have the 4 of Cups and the 9 of Swords. And you have the King of Cups. So you've got the King and the Queen of Cups, and you've got the 10 of Cups. Very, very interesting. Okay, Pisces. The first card out for you is the Lover's card. This is passion, darling. This is a wonderful relationship. Very passionate. This is, look, clarifying it. I'm going to go straight into the clarification because it's more poignant. You've got the 7 of Pentacles. So you are being asked to look at, are you getting, look at the books. Are you getting back what you're putting into this relationship? Do you need to adjust that a bit? Are you putting too much in and not getting enough back? You've really got to evaluate this relationship, reevaluate it. And you've got the Queen of Cups. So I'm getting that you're kind of really doing a lot in this relationship. And perhaps you are too available and to your own detriment. So you're there almost too much. And you're there emotionally and physically. And you are taking care of this person. So it's not like you're being asked to end the relationship, but you are being asked to pull back a little. And don't forget to look after yourself. Don't get lost in this relationship, Pisces. You are being asked to step back a little and not be so available. Focus on taking care of yourself, and that is a lot more attractive because, look, you've got the 9 of Pentacles, right? So this is saying that you're kind of This is about opulence, it's about manifesting wealth, it's about perhaps kind of, what's the word I want to say, living beyond your means to a certain extent. It's living on it's living on a promissory note. Now, I feel that you're feeling a little insecure in this relationship. Perhaps you're going too gung-ho and there's a little insecurity coming in because you're kind of focusing on something, maybe an argument or something that they said or something they haven't done. It's focusing on something that's not working, and what you're missing is the gift. So it's not being in acceptance or being in gratitude for what you have. It's like it's almost like when you're insecure, you overcompensate, right? And so that's a feeling almost of desperation, of people kind of, what's the word I want to say? They recoil from that. You do when you're with someone that's a little too available and a little too there, and you're so sure of it. It's almost like you need your independence in this relationship. So it's about focusing on what your needs are. So be a little less, I don't mean play games, don't get me wrong. I definitely am not saying play games, but I mean that you have projects that you need to focus on. So take that time and focus on that project, and don't put the focus on the other person. I think too much focus is going on your lover or your partner, and you need to take that focus back to you. You know, it's be in the relationship, yes, of course, but just don't overdo it or overcompensate. And you're worried because you're thinking of the worst case scenario, right? You're kind of not sleeping because you're in fear of losing this relationship. And when you're in this place of, constantly thinking of the worst case scenario, you can actually create that, This could be, jealousy. This can be Neptune in your sign, kind of taking you on a negative scenario. It can take you on a dreamy, ideal scenario too. But there's two sides to that. It's malefic and benefic. So there's a good and a bad side to Neptune. So bring the focus back to you and what you need to do for yourself to go further. And then things will fall into place. They really will, because you've got the King of Cups. So he's got Saturn right over his head. So what he's doing is he is suppressing his deep well of emotions, right? He remains stoic on the outside and he's very self-controlled because he thinks that he can't rule unless he's completely stoic and controlled. I am getting that you need to control your emotions because Pisces, you're very intuitive, but sometimes Neptune can kind of deceive you and make, there can be a little deception going on. So you're having the worst case scenario, feeling insecure. But when you take care of yourself and you bring the focus back to you, things will fall into place. Ta-da! You have the 10 of Cups. That's a happy family. That's contented. That's the happy ending, darling. This is a beautiful emotional fulfillment, but the only way you're going to get it is by focusing on you. And don't put the focus on the other person. You can't change anyone else but you. When you change, everything around you changes. But try to change that other person, they're not going to. Try to convince them they've got to show their love a bit. Forget that. Don't even go there. Focus on yourself, pamper yourself, start projects, get busy doing you. And trust me, that'll come full circle. And the focus once again will be all on you. Pisces, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video and share it on your social media and comment. I answer every single comment. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week.